All right, let's do the online TSI practice 182, part 1. Simplify the following. So, we have 40 minus 54. Negative of a negative is a positive, so 40 plus 54 is a 94. Go next one. Simplify the following. Negative 8, negative 22. So negative of negative is a positive 22. A negative 8 and a positive 22 is going to give you a 14 positive. Simplify the following. So what we're going to do is get this pretty stuff right. Negative of a negative is a positive and positive of a negative is a negative. Now let's put these together. 17 and 19 is 36. Bring everything down. 36 and 14 is 50, and 50 minus 18 is 32. All right, simplify the following. Negative 10 squared. Rewrite it. That just means the negative sign stays, and you have 10 times 10, which is 100, and then it's going to be negative 100. So now, negative 6 squared, that means you're going to have to go rewrite it. Negative 6 to negative is all of it. So negative to negative is a positive, and that's just going to be a positive 36. This one, you have 8 plus 2 times parentheses, negative 4, negative 1. So let's do this first with that PEMDAS thing. This is my dear and Sally. So negative 5, and then multiply first. That turns out it's going to be negative 10. So you have 8 minus 10 is going to give you a negative 2. Evaluate if A is this 7, B is 0, C is negative 9, D is 82. So in this formula, I'm going to substitute all these numbers in there for the A, the B, the C, and the D. So now we have 7 minus 0 in here. And this is negative to negative is a positive. And then bring this down. And then 7 minus 0 is 7. And then 81 minus 82 on the denominator, the bottom part, is negative 1. 8 times 7 is 56. 56 divided by negative 1 is a negative 56. All right, simplify the following. Let's put them together. You have negative 9x and a negative 3x. Put them together, it's going to give you a negative 12x. 7a minus 2a plus b. Just put the a's together. 7a minus 2a is 5a, and the 5b, just bring it down. Simplify this. We have 7x, 3x. So 7x and 3x is going to be 10x minus 1 is 9x. And then 6 and 4 is a 10. Combine like terms. This one. Combine like terms again. So we have a 3x squared. 9x squared is 12x squared. You have a negative 9x and a 5x is negative 4x. Negative 4, negative 6 is negative 10. Simplify. So do parentheses stuff first. 9 times y is 9y. 9 times 8 is 72. Minus 6. And we can put these numbers together. So 9y, this and this will be 9y plus 66. 9x minus this. Rewrite it, put a 1 there. So negative 1 times that is negative 7. Negative 1 times that is a positive. So you have 9x minus 7 plus 3x. Put the x's together. It's going to give you 12x minus 7. Simplify. So we have all this. Negative times negative is a positive, and negative times the negative is a positive again. So we have 4x, 8x is 12x, 8 and 16 is 24. We have parentheses again. So negative 4 times that, negative 36r. That times that is going to be negative 28. 6 times 3 is 18, and 6 times 5 is 30. So negative 36r and 18r, put those together, that's going to give you negative 18r. And negative 28 and a plus 30 is going to give you a positive 2. Solve this one. Solve this linear equality. So 13 times that is 13x. 13 times that is 676. So now add 676, add 676. These are gone. So 13x equals 702. Divide by 13, divide by 13. So x equals 54. Solve this. So if you write this, put a 1 there, negative 1. Negative 1 times that is negative 5x. That times that is going to be plus 1. 6x minus 5x is 1x, or just x. Bring the 1 down. So go minus 1, minus 1. These are gone. So x is a 1. solve this. The difference is first. So 3 times that is 6x, 3 times that, negative 12. Bring this down. So we have 6x, negative 7x is negative 1x, negative 12 equals this. So now add 12 to both sides. These are gone. So you have negative 1x equals negative 4x, and then this and this is a plus 3. So now we're going to get rid of the negative 4x, add 4x, add 4x. These are gone. So now we have this 4x minus 1x is 3x equals 3. Divide by 3, so x is 1. Decimals. So to get rid of this 1.0, we're going to go negative 1.0, negative 1.0. These are gone. So we have negative 1.9q minus 25.5. This one and this one together is that. Now let's get rid of the negative 1.9q. Add it to both sides. 1.9q, 1.9q. These are gone. This together is going to be negative 5.1q equals negative 25.5. Now divide by negative 5.1, negative 5.1. These are gone. So this is going to give you a 5. The LCD of 2 and 5 and 5 is 10. So multiply everything with what? 10, 10, 10. So 2 divides 10 5 times. 5 divides 10 2 times. 5 divides 10 2 times. Just divide the numbers. So multiply LCD, then divide them. So this is going to be 5x plus 12 equals 4x. Now I need to get rid of the 12. So minus 12 minus 12, these are gone. 5x equals 4x minus 12. Minus 4x minus 4x, these are gone. So 1x equals negative 12, or that's just x is negative 12. This one. Another. LCD is 334, it's going to be 12. Multiply everything by 12, 12, 12, and divide. Does 3 divide 12? Yes, 4. Does 3 divide 12? 4. Does 4 divide 12? Yes, 3. So this is going to be 28 minus 4x equals 3x. And now, give it this 28. Minus 28, minus 28. These are gone. Negative 4x equals 3x minus 28. Now, give rid of this. So minus 3x minus 3x. And I know these are gone. Those are gone out of there. So, once you cancel those out, on the left side, you're going to have, what are you going to have? Okay, these are gone. Let me do that. Okay, so we have negative 7x equals negative 28. And divide both sides by negative 7 and negative 7. So x is a positive 4. This one, easy way. Cross multiply this way and this way. Just cross multiply like that. So 7 times r plus 6, 5 times that. 7r plus 42, 5r plus 40. Now let's give it a negative 42, negative 42. Gone. So we have 5r. 7r equals 5r minus 2. Now we're going to go get rid of r's. Minus 5r, minus 4r. These are gone. So 2r equals negative 2. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. This is gone. So negative by positive is a negative 1. This one. LCD is 16, 16. So everything by 16, 16, 16, 16. All the way across by 16. Divide. 16 divide there. 1. 16 divide that. 1. 1 divide 16, 16. 8 divide 16, 2. 16 divided by 16, 1. Now I'll multiply these numbers. That's going to give you 17x, 1x, 96x, 2, and 15x. And now let's put these together. So we have 18x right here, and then this one and this one would be 111x plus 2. Now let's get rid of the 111x. So minus 111x minus 111x. Are these going to cancel? Yes, they are. So these are gone right here. Again, they're gone out of there. So what's left over is just 2. Divide both sides by negative 93, negative 93. So x equals 2 over negative 93. Leave it alone. It's a negative of that. That's it. Leave it. Solve the literal equation for the letter T. Well, let's multiply this out. P times that is P. P times that is PRT. So now we subtract P from both sides. And we have A minus P equals PRT. So now in the next step, we're going to divide left side and right side by we're looking for the T, so we multiply by PR and PR. So now these cancel. So we have A minus P over PR equals T. Solve for A in this literal equation. So let's multiply everything by 2 and 2. So the 2 and the 1/2 is going to be 2 over 2, which is a 1. 1 times that is still just going to be H. So we have 2A equals H times that. Distribute this. H times that is HA. H times that is HB. So now we're going to go negative HB, negative HB. These are gone. So 2a, 2 big A minus HB equals HA. So now I divide both sides by what? H there. So these are gone. So we have A equals 2 big A minus HB over H equals A. Part 1. The reason is, do it two ways. Find H. V equals 1/3 pi r squared H, volume of a right circular cone. So one way to do it is just put the numbers that were given in there. Put the number there, put the number there. So we have 16 pi equals 1/3. 2 squared means 2, 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So now this is going to be 4/3 right there. So now we divide by pi. So now 16 equals 4/3 H. But we don't have H yet. So multiply by the reciprocal of this, which is 3 over 4, 3 over 4. These cancel out. So now 4 divides 16 4 times. So we have 3 times 4 is 12. So H is what? 12. Put the numbers in the formula, work it out from there. That's one way to do it. Or another way to do it, find H. If you have these numbers, let's solve for H first. So multiply by 3 on both sides. So now these are gone, same thing. It's volume of a right circular cone. So these are gone. 3 over 3 is 1. 1 times that is 3v equals 3 pi r squared H. Now let's divide both sides by pi r squared on both sides. These are gone. So we have 3v, big V, pi r squared equals H. Now let's put the numbers in. These numbers go in there. So we have 3 times 16 pi r squared. 2 squared means 2 times 2, which is 4. So we have 48 pi. So now what's going to happen here? Looks like we can break it up a little bit. 48 pi over 4 pi, and that's 12 times 4 is 48. And 4 and the 4 cancels, and the pi cancels out. Guess what happens then? These are gone, and these are gone. So what's left over is 12 equals H again. Alright, solve for the letter P in the literal equation again. So what we're going to do is going to go minus 3q, minus 3q. These are gone. So negative 16 minus 3q equals negative 9p. Now divide by negative 9. So we have this expression left over. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this, either factor out the negative 1, and if you multiply back, you get the same numbers. Look, negative 1 times 16 is negative 16. Negative 1 times positive 3q is negative 3q. And negative 1 times 9 is negative 9. So if you multiply the number, you get the same one. But the negative 1's there, they can cancel. So what's left over? 16 plus 3q over 9, and leave it like that. Solve the little equation again for x. So now multiply by the LCD, which is AB. Everything with what? AB, all the way across. So A divides A, that's B left over. B divides that, A left over, and then just it. Just multiply straight across. So we have BX, AY equals AB. Subtract AY from both sides. These are gone. So now we have BX equals AB minus AY. So now divide by B. So we have this left over here. AB minus A over Y, B. Or factor out the A times B, that right there. Or another way to write it is factor out the A's right here, parentheses, B minus Y over B, all of this, times A. And we can break it into B over B, Y over B, this one and this one over that. And B over B is 1, so this is the form they wanted. X equals A, parentheses, 1 minus Y over B. That's how they wanted it. Solve for x, another literal equation. So minus by, so ax equals c minus by. Divide by a. So what's going to happen is we're going to have x equals c minus by over a. Solve the inequality. So add 4. So now we have 4x is greater than or equal to 24. Divide by 4. It's a plus 4. Nothing happens. The inequality stays the same. So x is bigger than or equal to 6, or 6, including the 6. Solve the inequality. So get rid of 36, minus 36, and negative 6x is bigger than or equal to negative 42. Now we divide by negative. This inequality sign indicator is going to go the other direction. So it's going to turn. So we have x less than or equal to 7, less than 7, and 7 included to the left. Another inequality. So let's multiply this one by the LCD, which is 8. Everything by what? 8. So 2 divides 8. Yes. 1 divides 8. Yes. 8 divides 8. Yes. So now we have 4x greater than or equal to 24 plus 1x. So now I'm going to go subtract 1x from both sides. Minus 1x. These are gone. So that's going to be 3x is greater than or equal to 24. Divide by 3. Regular 3. Nothing's going to happen. Inequality stays the same. So x is bigger than or equal to 8. Or 8 bigger, including the 8. Another inequality. But LCD is 48. So multiply everything by what? 48, 48, 48, all the way across. So 6 divides 48, 8. 848 divides 48 once. And 8 divides 48, 6. So now we have this, since this is 8x, that's 56, minus 5. And this is going to be 6x, 18. So now put these guys together. We have 8x plus 51 from those two. 6x. So now minus 51, both sides. These are gone. So 8x is greater than 6x minus 33 from that. So now we have minus 6x minus 6x. These are gone. So we have 2x is greater than or equal to negative 33. Divide by 2, and that's it. X is greater than negative 33 over 2, or negative 32 going this way, don't include it. Or negative 33 over 2 that way, don't include it. Solve the inequality. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 all the way across. So now this is 12. This is 3x only, and this is 18. Now divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Since it's positive, everything stays the same way. The equals are the same, so it's going to be 4 less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 6. And then between 4 and 6, including the 4, including the 6. Absolute value of r minus 2 equals 5. There's a formula right there. It says absolute value of x equals a means it's negative a or positive a. So it says that equal to negative 5, or it says that equal to positive 5. So now what do you do? Add 2, so r is negative 3. This one add 2, so r is what? 7. So negative 3 and 7. Absolute value of x minus 9 less than 16. There's a formula right here. Absolute value of x less than a means it's between negative a and positive a. So we have, we'll set it up, x minus 9 between negative 16 plus 16. So add 9, add 9, add 9. So this is going to give you negative 7 less than x less than 25. That's it. Don't include the number negative 7, 25. Don't include the number negative 7, 25. Another absolute value. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, formula, absolute value of x greater than a means x is less than negative a or x is greater than a. So now that means x plus 6 less than negative 16 or x plus 6 greater than 16. So now minus 6, these are gone, so x is less than negative 22, or minus 6, so x is greater than 10. So it's from negative 22 to infinity negative, from positive 10 to infinity. Or from negative infinity to negative 2 union, because it's separate from 10 to infinity. Alright, next one. Determine if the ordered pair is a solution to the equation. Here's the ordered pair, 3, 5. Put them in the formula. 5x plus y is equal to 20. Let's put it in there. 5 times 3 plus 5. So that's going to be 15 plus 5. And 20 equals 20. Yes, it does. It's good. Yes, this ordered pair does work. So this is a solution. Graph. Use the intercepts. Okay, so that means to find the x-intercept, let y equals 0. So in this formula, put 0 for the y. So 2x minus 3 times 0. 0 right there. That's going to be 2x equals this. Divide by 2. So x is 3. Now that means that you have 3, 0. That's 1 point. The other one. 2x minus 3 equals 6. Find the y-intercept. Let x equals 0. Put a 0 here. 2 times that is 0. 0 minus that. So that. Divide by negative 3. Divide by 3. So y is what? Negative 2. So you have 0 and negative 2. We have 2 points. 3, 0. 0, negative 2. And put the numbers in the points and connect them. Alright. Or another way to do it. Solve for y first. Okay. Let's do that. So this one we're going to solve for y. So we're going to go minus 2x minus 2x. So now we have negative 3y equals this. Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. So this is going to be y equals negative 2 plus 2/3 x. Flip this around, rewrite it. Y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form. So y equals 2/3 x minus 2. So now let's try some number. Let's try 0 in there. So 2/3 of 0 is 0. 0 minus that, negative 2. So 0, negative 2, 1 point. Over here, put the other number. Let's try 3. Put a 3 in there. So 3 and 3 will cancel. So you have 2 minus 2 is 0. So we have 0, negative 2, and 3, 0. There's the points connected. Second way to do it. Find the slope of the line. We have x1, y1, x2, y2. So now put these numbers in the formula. There's a slope formula. Put the y1, the y2 in there. Those numbers. Put the x1 and the x2 in there. So now you have 3 minus 4 over 8. Minus is a plus. So on top we have negative 1 over 12. That's it. We're done. Find the slope and the y-intercept. So let's see. Let's solve for y first. So minus 2a minus 2x, so negative 3y equals this. Divide by negative 3 by negative 3 minus 3, so y equals 8/3 of this. But rewrite it, y equals 2/3 x plus 8/3. So now y equals mx plus b, slope intercept means this right here, that's the slope, 2/3. And the y-intercept is the last number here, 8/3, or you can write it as an ordered pair, 0 and 8/3. Graph y equals 2x minus 6. Well, just put some numbers in there. Put a 0 in there. 2 times 0 is 0 minus that, -6. So 0, -6, a point. And the other one, put a 1 in there. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 minus 6 is a -4. So we have 2 points for this formula right here. So we have, put the graph in there, 0 minus 6 right there. And the other one is 1 and -4 right there. Connect the dots with the points. Find the equation line with slope and point to -3 and 6. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Point slope formula. Put the numbers in there for y1, for m, and for x1. So you have negative, negative is a positive. So this is going to be 3 times that, 3x, 3 times that, 9. So now you add 6, so y equals what? 3x plus 15. Determine that the pair of lines is parallel, perpendicular, or neither. All right, here's first line, second line. The slope of this one is 6. The slope of this one is -1/6. If you multiply those two slopes together, 6 times -1/6, you get -6/6, which is -1. Since m1 times m2 equals -1, then the lines are perpendicular. That's the definition of it. All right, determine that the pair of lines is parallel, perpendicular, or neither. All right, here's the problems again. There's the slope, and there's the other slope. The slope is 9, the slope is 9, so m1 equals m2 equals 9, yes. Since the slopes are the same, the lines are parallel. And look at all these numbers are different too, so they are parallel lines. Determine the pair of lines is parallel, perpendicular, or neither. All right, so slope is 5, the slope is -5. Now, m1 times m2 is going to be 5 times -5 is -25. Nope, that's not -1, so it's not perpendicular. Is m1 equal to m2? No, see, 5 is not equal to -5. Nope, not parallel, so it's neither. All right, part 1, solve the systems by elimination. So I'm going to multiply everything by what? -5, -5, that one. Everything here by 1 and 1. It's going to become these right here. That's the new one. So now we have, add them straight down. So you're going to have, this is going to be -2x. This is going to be 0. And now 0 and that's still the same thing. -2x is this. Divide by -2, divide by -2. So x is 17. Now to find the other answer, substitute this number back in here. X plus y is 10. So put it in there, 17. 17 plus y is that. Minus 17 minus 17. So y must be what? -7. So the answer for xy is 17 and -7. Solve the system equation by substitutions. Let's solve one of these for the letter. X plus y is this, so we're going to go minus x minus x, so y is 10 minus x. Now we need to substitute this in the other one, the second one. So 3x plus 5y is that, so we're going to put in 10 minus x in there for the y. So 5 times that is 50, 5 times that is -5x. So now we have -2x plus 50, minus 50 minus 50, these are gone, so -2x equals -34, divide by -2, divide by -2, so x is 17. Put it back, substitute it back in the other one. 17 plus that, so 17 plus that, minus 17 minus 17, so y equals a -7. So xy is 17 and a -7. Solve the systems by substitution. Well, I know y is 3x, so x plus y is this, so I'm going to put 3x right here for the y. So that's 1x plus 3x is 4x equals 16. Divide by 4, divide by 4, so x is 4, just by substituting that one and that one. So now I know x plus y is 16, substitute in there, we know x is that, so 4 plus that, so 4 plus that, so -4 minus 4, so y must be what? 12. So 4 and 12 is a solution for this. Solve the system equation by elimination. Okay, let's get rid of, so multiply this one by -1, this one by -1, down by 4, 4. So what's going to happen is, we're going to get this new one, and if we subtract, add them straight down, we get 0 plus 0 equals what? 12. 0 is not equal to 12. That means these lines are parallel. They're never going to intersect. There's no solution. Empty set, parallel lines. Okay? There's no solution. Solve the system by elimination. So rewrite it. 1x minus 1y is that. 1x plus 1y. Add them straight down. So you have 2x and 0 equals that. So 2x is 12. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. These are going to cancel. So now you have x is what? 6. I have the number. Put it back in the other formula. up there in the top one of the equation. So put a 6 in there. 6 minus y is that. So minus 6, and I know these are going to cancel right here. They're gone. So we have negative y equals 1, but divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1, and that's going to give you y equals negative 1. So the answer is 6 and negative 1. Solve the system equation by elimination. So I'm going to multiply this one by 1 across, and this one by 5, because 5 times 2 is going to give you that 0.1. See that? 0.02 times 5. And then I'm going to have 0.03x minus 0.1y equals that. Negative 1x plus 0.1y. One's a negative, one's a positive. So what's going to happen? They're going to go away, and this is going to be negative 0.97x plus 0 equals that number. So 0 plus, that doesn't matter, it's just gone. So now divide by negative 0.97, negative 0.97. So x is negative 300. Now put the substitute back in there, the formula. 0.03 times this is negative 9, and then add 9 to both sides. So now we have negative 0.1y equals this, divide by negative 0.1, negative 0.1, and you're going to get negative 100. So the answer is x is what? Negative 300. Y is what? Negative 100. Simplify this. There's a minus in the middle. Let's put a 1 there. So now copy this one. This one changes. Negative times that is negative. Negative times that is negative. And negative times a negative is a positive. Now let's put them together. 8x squared minus 3x squared. There it is, 5x squared. And negative 5x is negative 10x. Just put them together. And 20 and that is 60. Evaluate if x equals negative 2. So we're going to put this negative 2 in this formula. So we're going to put negative 2 there, negative 2, negative 2. The negative 2 cubed means what? Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. So now that means negative 8. And this times this means 4. So we have negative times a negative is a positive. Negative times that is going to be a negative. And that's going to be a positive in that. So let's put these together. 16 minus 20 is negative 4. And copy these down. And this is going to be negative 2 minus 46. And this right here will be a negative 48. So all I did is I substituted this in for all the x's in that formula right there. All right, multiply these out. So multiply the number times the number. Negative times the negative is a positive 20. And then x to the 3 plus 2 and 4 plus 2 at the powers. So that's going to be 20, positive 20. X to the 5 and y to the 6. Simplify this. So 9 times this is going to be negative 90. X to the 1, x to the 1 is going to be 1 plus 1, which is a 2 power. And that turns out is going to be a negative 18x. So it's going to be negative 90x squared minus 18x. Let's multiply this out. So y times y is y squared. Y times 7 is 7y. Now I'm going to go to the next one. 4 times y is 4y. And 4 times 7 is 28. And write this down in this one. 7y plus 4y is 11y. So we have y squared plus 11y plus 28. Simplify this. So we have 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times that is negative 24x. And now I'm going to go with this one. That one times that one is minus 10x. And that one to negative is a positive. So we have 2x squared. This was going to be negative. So you have 2x squared minus 34x plus 120. Multiply this out. 5 times that is going to be, it's going to be 20x squared. That times that is going to be negative 50x. And then this times this is 28. And this times this is negative 70. So we have 20x squared minus 22x minus 70. So let's ready? Multiply it out. X times 5x is 5x squared. X times that is 6xy. This times this is negative 55xy. And this one times that one is negative 66y squared. So now this one we can put together. So we're going to have 5x squared. And this right here is going to give you negative 49x. So we have 5x squared, negative 49xy minus 66y squared. Number 60. Multiply this out. Ready? Let's do the first one. We go x times x squared is x cubed. X times that is negative x squared. X times that is 1x. 1 times that is 1x squared. 1 times negative that is going to be negative x, 1x. And 1 times 1 is 1. But notice, you have negative 1x squared, positive 1x squared gone. And we have, what else do we have? We have a positive 1x and a negative 1x gone. So you see how these are gone and these are gone too. So now what's left over? X cubed plus 1. That's it. Just x cubed plus 1. That's the leftovers. All right. End of part 1. Thank you. Good luck. on this online TSI practice 182 part 1.